The lighting spaceship, the 27th of September 1989, Nashville, Tennessee. The photographs of these UFOs were provided by Commander Graham Bethune of the U.S. Navy. He obtained these photographs of a spaceship or flying saucer from a close friend who claimed to have rendezvoused with another intelligence and requests anonymity. These photographs were allegedly taken on September 27, 1989, near Nashville, Tennessee, and used to build a model for theatrical events. The photographs show strong circular columns of light shining down from the craft that suddenly stop in mid-air. Our spotlights do not function in this manner. An experienced photographer was driving in a remote area near Nashville, Tennessee on the night of July 14, 1989. He saw a light behind the trees on top of a mountain several miles away, at about 9 p.m. He stopped his car, opened the trunk, picked up two cameras, a Canon AE-1 and a Canon T-90, that had previously been loaded with film. He started walking toward the bright light. The light came over the mountain several miles away, and he started taking pictures with the cameras. He noticed a coronal discharge from around the perimeter of the object. It appeared to be materializing and coming into his vision. The bright light continued moving toward him. He aimed the camera at the light and started taking photos. His first photo was taken about 30 degrees above the horizon. When the object stopped, he was shooting at about 50 degrees up with the object still about 4 to 6 miles away. The photographer states, "I had a feeling that the craft was behind the mountain waiting for me. And when it appeared, it felt like I was in another world. The sounds were far, far away." He looked at the object, but could not see any definition. The light was far too bright and too far away. When he looked through the lens, the craft was sharp and vivid. The craft was visible for more than 5 minutes, but less than 10. It seemed like forever. He changed the lens package from the T-90 to the AE-1 camera, and continued shooting using all his film. He felt he was not in control of what was happening. He remembers constantly pushing the buttons on the back of the T-90. Each time he made a change, it sharpened the image. The T-90 Canon, with his lens package, cost $3,400. It has 4 computer chips, and at the time was one of the most professional cameras you could buy when purchased in 1985. There were other witnesses, but they have been reluctant to come forward. They also were taking pictures, but the field around the craft interfered with the film as the craft moved away. They did not have high magnification lens, so there was not enough definition to make the craft identifiable. The Canon T-90 was set up with a spacer, 2x multipliers and 500mm mirror lens with 5 filters. The lens package was 2000mm plus. The speed of the film using the film push process is close to 3000. The camera was set up to take scenery at a distance. The computerized camera, with computer chips, was set to open the aperture as wide as possible. Commander Graham Bethune was told by Bill Sherwood of Kodak that the object photographed with this package used on the camera was about 5 miles distant and would be 100 feet in diameter. SA Kodak 400 or above film was used. Push processing was ordered when developing the film. Analysis of the film shows unusual colors not normally seen in any lighted object. The colors indicate a coronal discharge similar to the aurora borealis and northern lights. The photographs show a craft with approximately 32 red, white and blue perimeter lights. These lights are not used in normal aircraft configuration. At times they appear all red, at other times they are all white. Sometimes outer perimeter lights appear mixed in color, indicating they may have the ability to change color. Inside the outer perimeter lights are panels of lights. These also appear to have the ability to change color. Although they are predominantly white, they are sometimes seen as partially red or black. Assuming the craft is 100 feet in diameter, these outer panels take up about 40 feet, or 20 feet on each side. Below the center of craft there appears to be a crystal or lights with crystal-like appearance generally. These lights appear blue. Craft appears to rotate in the photos. Graham gave me his word that these were authentic photographs of an actual flying craft. To the best knowledge, he has known the photographer for 24 years, and the man worked for him for 10 years. He has always been known to tell the truth, and was of high character. The lights themselves have an unusual depth of color. When you look at a colored light, it is normally a white light covered by a lens of red, yellow, green, blue. The lights on the craft appear as if the light contain the actual color. There is a vividness of color that is difficult to describe that appears to be in these photos. The fog or plasma is penetrated by the powerful lights shining downward. The lights extend down for an estimated 75 feet to 100 plus feet and seem to stop abruptly. Duplication of this capability is exceptionally difficult to accomplish with any normal lights.